So, hello. Today I wanted to come and speak about what you should know when you go to the Labor Department in South Africa to do anything related to your UIF application um, for whatever. Stay tuned up until the end because I'm going to give you exactly what you need to know before you go to the Labor Department in order to not spend time sitting there for the entire day and still not getting what you need to get done. Okay, so this is especially important in South Africa at the moment because of the load shedding. So we are on stage 6 load shedding at the moment, which essentially means that the lights are off from any time between, at the moment, like 10 and 2, 10 to half past 2 on the schedule is what it says. The time will be the time where there is no electricity. And when there is no electricity, the Labor Department does not operate. They do not operate. Why? Because they do not have a generator. I don't know why. I don't get it. Like, I'm not sure what's happening in the department. I'm actually not even sure how to find out what's happening in the department. Maybe that's something I should look into, because we should know what's happening in the department. I mean, we pay tax, and isn't the tax supposed to help supply the facilities with what is required for the process to work efficiently? I know the Home Affairs has generators, from what I've heard, and the licensing department. So I really feel, especially with where we are in a country at the moment, with the number of retrenchments that are happening and how many people are unemployed, the process must move efficiently, because it's a waste of time just because someone is unemployed or they're not going to a job. There are mothers who, spending the whole day at the department and then still not getting what you need to get done is very frustrating. It's very frustrating because you have to make arrangements to go from your home and get there and then do the thing that you need to do. And some females don't have someone at home that can look after the kids, and now they're there with the kids, the baby, and so on. And it's not pleasant. It's not pleasant. It's not like you're sitting there on a couch and you're enjoying yourself, making yourself some tea while you wait for this whole process to finalize. No. And then you don't get it done on the day, and then you must come back. Then you must come back the next day because load shedding happens, and then once load shedding kicks in, the lights are off for 4 hours. So 10 to 2, nothing happens. And then what happens on top of that, 2 o'clock the lights go on, and guess what? Systems are offline. So now there's electricity, there's power, but you can't do nothing. You cannot do anything anyway. So you either gonna sit there, roll the dice and see maybe while you're sitting there the lights are gonna come on, or you're gonna have to go and come back again. So what do you need to know? What do you need to know so that you don't waste time? First thing is, I highly recommend that you download the Eskom app that tells you when the lights are going to be off. It's fairly accurate, and you need to go then and register the area that your Labor Department is situated in on the app, so that you can see when the load shedding schedule is going to be taking place. Once you do that, you can already know if you are not at Home Affairs, very early in the morning. Like, if you're gonna get there 7:30, you're late already. If you're gonna get there 7:30, you're late already. But it also depends on what the load shedding schedule is. So if on the day maybe the load shedding is in the morning, then I don't know if it's gonna be worth going there, or maybe you're gonna go there and you're gonna really know that you're going to spend the day sitting there from the morning up until when the load shedding is supposed to come to an end, so that you can be first in line. Okay. Or you can go when the lights go on and just see whether they even have, if the systems are even online. So it's a decision that you're going to want to have to make, but it's not one of those places where you're going to go in and come out. You best believe that you're going to spend the day there. You are spending the day there. Especially with load shedding, and sometimes load shedding is like between 12 and 2, depending on the stage. So between 12 and 2, you can still get your things done, because I've been at the Labor Department where between 12 and 2 the lights are off and you can go back at 2 and then things are flowing again, right? But now it's stage 6, it's a whole other situation. I don't know. I'm suspecting that because of stage 6, whatever's connecting their systems, okay, whatever's connecting their systems to whatever the mainframe is there, the lights are also going, load shedding is also going, causing that to not boost or charge the connection. I'm suspecting that might be the case. And it probably would be because they don't have generators. How? They don't have generators. And I honestly feel that's something that I wonder how we can actually find out. Because it's my first time. It's a question. If you guys know, please do comment below. I would love to know. How do we find out how the Labor Department can get generators? Because I mean, sure, this is affecting people's lives, and there are a lot of people. I mean, I remember the supervisor, they told me that they are servicing about 1,000 people. That's a lot of people. There is a lot of people affected by this, and I feel that it can boost productivity all on an overall basis. Anyway, there is something I thought, you know what? Let me come and share this information because it's good to be able to find out somewhere, somehow, how you can actually get what you need to get done in a more effective way. The website, let me just speak about the UIF website. It doesn't work. Don't waste your time there. You're gonna register there, or you're gonna think you're registering an employee online on the UIF website, and like the online thing is just not working. It don't operate. If you want anything done, you have to go there, and then you have to now factor in this. It's currently quite challenging to get your UIF applications and submissions and so on done, and that is a problematic area. So solutions somehow. So I would love to know, how do we find out what is the process? I mean, I live in this country. I would like to know, it's a government facility, what is the process? And how do we is there a way you can suggest something so someone can actually look into it, or at least give us some feedback as to what is the reason that they don't have generators? Is it a budget thing? Who allocates the budget? How much is the budget? How do I find out these things? Because I've never asked these questions before, but I think these are questions we should be asking because we live in this country, and we can either sit there complaining about, oh, this country is going to bleep and bleep and bleep about what's happening in the country, or we can actually start getting curious and saying, listen, what the bleep, man? Can someone give us some feedback on what is happening? What should be happening? How can we facilitate this process to, become more streamlined? Because I've spoken to the employees at the UIF department, and you know what? People, I really feel like they get it the worst, because people are getting upset with them about not being able to get the job done. And at the end of the day, they are not the ones who must go and buy the generators and install it. So who must buy the generators? Who must sign off to say that the Labor Departments must get generators so that the process can continue? And if there's an issue with the systems being down, what's causing the systems to be down? Why are the systems being down? Because as an employee, the system goes down. From my understanding of the conversations that I've had, the systems go down and you don't even know why the system is down. All you know is that the systems are down. You don't know when it's going to come. No expected ETA, no ETA communication, nothing. You don't know nothing. So you're also sitting dark there. In the meantime, you've got a long queue of people out there getting angry with you because you are the one who must now process it, and you're telling me systems are down. And people are frustrated because a lot of people are taking taxis. Getting into a taxi, taking that money and spending on the taxi. We don't know what people's different financial situations are, right? And then they must travel up and down the whole time without even getting what you came to get done. It's frustrating. It's inefficient. So what can we do? So who do we speak to? Where do I find out these things? If you know, please do share. And I will be open to the answers to that, also revealing itself to me in my day-to-day interactions as I'm on the internet doing my things. Because, it's somewhere there's an answer to what's happening and how we can make it better. But It's good to know. Anyway, that's it from me, Micheila Aldrin. I'll be seeing you guys in any form of next communication. Bye.